A beautiful Saturday afternoon in Brandon. We're set for Game 2, matching the champions of the Western Hockey League from Calgary against the champions from the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League from Moncton. Calgary going with 20-year-old Martin Jones. He was the Western Hockey League's goaltender of the year. And at the other end of the rink, 21-year-old Nicola Riopel, 16-4 for the Wildcats. So instrumental in their run to the Memorial Cup, and no team, Sam Cosentino, has had a more difficult road than that of the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League champions. Top of the net, not a lot on it. Sylvester breaks it up in his own territory. Nyren coughed it up, scores! An own goal for MacAusland, and Moncton strikes first.
Ben Wilson hasn't been on the ice much for the Calgary Hitmen, but here he's put in a very vulnerable spot. And again, that Moncton forecheck creates so much pressure. It's a cross-corner dump in. MacAusland gets it down low, and Moncton just so hard, and the puck will not give up. MacAusland sends it to the front of the net to Cameron, but before it gets there, it goes off the stick of a diving Ben Wilson right here, up over the shoulder of Jones. And the QMJHL champs lead it 1-0.
Puck against Nyren, who upends him. Cameron carries on, however. Finds Gormley. Quick D-to-D pass, and Savard. Nice toe drag. Scores! And the Wildcats with a 2-0 lead.
We had heard so much about Savard coming into this event. Both you and I have seen him, but not at his best. And I think today he's been excellent in both zones. And here the puck is swung back to the point. Again, with all that pressure, it leaves a huge gap to get it back to the point. And I like the little toe drag here by Savard. What that does is clear the lane from the defender. Once that lane is opened up, he lets it fly and finds the 5-hole. MacAusland, the little guy in front of the net, creating havoc for Martin Jones, and it's 2-0 Wildcats.
Bubnick, Shattock back out with Foucault. Sauliner steals in behind the net to Pattersson. Sauliner, Arister scores! Sauliner, and it's 3-0 Moncton.
Well, the Sauliner brothers have experience playing in a tournament format. Both participated in the 2009 TELUS Cup, and so they know how important it is to win that first game. But this has all started with a great forecheck and cycle. Again, Pattersson and Sauliner working down low, sending the puck behind the net, and this one sneaks through Martin Jones. And a 3-0 lead, and I would have to say that this building and the Western Hockey League champs are somewhat surprised by the result to this point.
Away from Alain Sauliner, but Alex Sauliner checks him, can't clear it off the boards. Cowan, Fiddler scores! Tyler Fiddler has the Hitmen on the board.
Well, Peter, just when you thought Fiddler had wasted too much time in releasing that puck, his patience pays off and he ends up going to the short side. Most often in this situation, you'll see the puck go to the top of the net, and Fiddler had time. I'm just not sure why he didn't release it right here. Waits, and then decides to go short side with Riopel coming over and leaving a pin-size hole open enough for Fiddler to get it through. And I think it was that little juke with the shoulder that forced the left leg of Riopel to come up.
2-on-1, going end-to-end. Schultz, the trailer, Broda, he scores! Or was it?
I think they're going to go upstairs, Peter.
I saw it bulge the net, I'm pretty sure.
They're going to go upstairs and have a look. And I think you're right, but just for argument's sake, they'll go upstairs. All the officials will come together here. And here's a look at it. Schultz gets it started in the neutral zone. Good speed to enter the zone. Now he waits for Broda, the trailer, and he's always the most dangerous. And you did indeed see something bulge. We'll get another look at it right here, but it was released so quickly and shot so hard that it's just tough to see. And when it knocks that water bottle off the top of the net off, you know for sure it's a goal, but better to err on the side of caution here.
Okay, we have a good goal. We just had a look at it. We have a good goal. So just go through your sequence, and you can point to center ice, whatever the case may be, right?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay,
thanks,
but we have a good goal.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh, unlike any other communication you get in hockey anywhere, You hear it right from the horse's mouth, so to speak, and indeed, as we alerted you with that conversation between the video.
Barbario relays it down low to MacAusland. The wraparound almost went off McKenzie and in, and then McKenzie takes a penalty, a cross-check that has Kelsey Tessier slow to get to his feet.
Well, Peter, it's just great to watch two teams try and impose their will and their style of game on one another, and we've seen great swings in this period. Here's MacAusland with a great attempt on the wraparound. It goes right through the crease, and that's where the penalty is created. Tessier chasing the puck, and right there, right side of your screen, McKenzie cross-checks him into the boards. And there has been some unbelievable swings here in this third period.
Rated number 74 in the last rankings by NHL Central Scouting amongst North American skaters. Moncton's second consecutive power play, third of the day. Stevens down low. Saunier scores! Second of the day for Alex Saunier, and it's 4-2 Moncton.
Well, the Wildcats really love to use the net, not just on the cycle, but they also love to use the net here in the power play. And Sauliner, who's got those great hands, ends up getting this goal thanks to a face-off win, controlled off the draw. Sauliner, lower left part of your screen. Now he has the option there to shoot it back in front of the net to the man waiting in the slot, or take it out from the goal line himself. And he beats Wilson to the front of the net, with Wilson diving back. Sauliner with his second of the game, and the Wildcats regain that 2-goal lead.
Good stick by Tessier. Broda wants to unload. Nyren does, scores! Giffen Nyren, and the difference again is one.
After a couple of huge blasts, it's Nyren who's been quiet in this game, although he's created some good chances, finally gets on the board for Calgary. Riopel was so concerned about picking up the stick. Once he did get it, the concentration was off just a touch. Now Broda has it, sends it back to Nyren on a no-look pass, and the one-timer eludes Riopel. And again, this Calgary Hitmen team won't die.
Team hoping for overtime. Foucault. Well, two actually. Gormley breaks it up in front. Scores! Kris Foucault has tied the game.
And it was delayed because the original deflection didn't go in. And it was that second effort that allowed this goal to get by Nicola Riopel. You'll have a look. Wilson starts it with a simple chip. Foucault picks it up middle of the ice. And now Wilson gets it back, and the play continues. But watch as this first chip hits the post, and then it goes off the pad and the stick of Riopel and behind him. So everyone thought the goal was scored right here, but that wasn't the case. It wasn't until it bounced off the back of Riopel did it actually go in.
Tough break for Riopel and the Wildcats. No panic. Not sure how in that type of situation. Is Gormley in quite a battle. Look at that bounce in front, scores!